You're going to start in PowerPoint Unit B, which is modifying a presentation, and you need to be on PowerPoint page 26 in your book. So what you need to do is to go File, Open, and you need to open Unit B-1, so PPT 1B1. And now let's go File and Save As, and you need to save it in your assignments folder as PPTB-QST. Click on the thumbnail for slide 2 and click the Outline tab. On the Home tab, on the ribbon, click the New Slide arrow to get the selection of different slides, and you want title and content. And then I want you to type Canadian Rockies Tour. Press Enter and press Tab. So when you press Enter, it automatically thinks you're going to add a new slide. Pressing Tab will give it your, will get it into your sub-content placeholder. Type British Columbia Railways, Inc. Press Enter. Based in Vancouver, British Columbia. And then press Enter and press Shift Tab. Shift Tab takes you so it'll create a new slide. And then I want you to type BC Railways, Service Packages, press Control Enter, and Control Enter automatically puts you into the slide content. And you want to type Royal Package and you want to make sure that you misspell the word exclusive, because we will proofread it later. Press Enter again, and Deluxe Package, and then Classic Package. Okay, point to slide 3, so the little icon for slide 3, and it'll give you a 4-way pointer. Click and hold, and you want Canadian Rockies Tour to be above British Columbia Rail Travel, and then click on your Slides tab. Click the thumbnail for slide 2, which should now be Canadian Rockies Tour, and we want to double click the word Canadian. And on your mini toolbar, or you can use your regular ribbon, but for your mini toolbar we want to change the font color to purple. And it'll be under your standard colors. Okay, so move your pointer to the border of the text box, and you want to click the font arrow on your ribbon and click purple. So you want the whole thing to be purple. Click the font arrow, so change your font to Allegrian. Algerian. Then we want it to be underlined, and we want to increase the font once. Change the character spacing to loose. And then click outside of your text box and let's save. I am now on PowerPoint page 30. Click this thumbnail for slide 4. And click anywhere to select this box of text. So your 4 different packages types. And we want to click Convert to Smart Art, which is this little arrow in the text box, Smart Art Graphic. Click the little down arrow, and we want Pyramid List Layout. So you'll have to hover over them to find the right one. Click each bullet point in the text pane and notice how it goes between them. And then we want to close the text pane. In the Layouts group, click the More and click More Layouts. And you want to change to a matrix, and you want a basic matrix. So click on Matrix, Basic Matrix, and then you can click OK. A smart art style is a preset combination of simple and 3D formatting options that follows the presentation theme. Where it says Styles, Smart Art Styles group, click the More button. And we want to click Intense Effect. Intense Effect. So just kind of move over all of them just to kind of see the difference. But we want Intense Effect, so we want this last one. Click anywhere outside of your text. And then let's save. Click on the thumbnail for slide 3. Press and hold the Shift key and click on the text and then release the Shift key. What that does is it allows you to select the box without actually getting in to type into it. The bottom sizing handle, you want to size, so you want to take it up to about half its original size. And if you're watching me, you need to look on page PowerPoint 33 to see how far to actually go. Click the Shapes button in the drawing group. Click the Shapes More button, which is right here. And you want to snip, diagonal corner rectangle shape, which should be this one right here. Snip, diagonal corner rectangle. And notice how your pointer changes, and you want to create a little shape about that size. In the Drawing Tools Format tab, under the Shape Styles, you want to click the More button, and you want Subtle Effect Olive Green Accent 4. So Subtle Effect Olive Green Accent 4. Where it says Shape Outline, point to Weight, and we want 2 1/4. Your weight is your outline of your, and the thickness of your outline of your object. Click the rectangle shape or make sure it's still selected. Drag the middle left sizing to the right to make and you want to make it a little bit smaller. And looking at the picture on PowerPoint 35, we're going to want it to be a little bit narrower as well. So now what we want to do is we want to move the shape so that it aligns with the left of the text. Okay, there is a little yellow diamond, and you want to position your mouse over it until you see the big mouse, and drag the handle all the way to the left, so as far as it'll go. So we're increasing the length of our cut corners. Position your mouse over the rectangle shape, press your Control key, and then holding the Control key, click and drag the shape directly to the right. So it should make a copy. And we want to do that again. So then we have 3 shapes. And with this shape still selected, type northern root. And if we need to, you may need to make your shapes just a little bit bigger to fit the whole word in it. The middle rectangle shape, you need to type Western Pass. And the same with this, you may need to make it a little bit longer. And then the left rectangle, it needs to be Explorer's Trail. Click anywhere in your blank area and click Save. Okay, I am on page PowerPoint 36, aligning and grouping objects. right-click anywhere in the blank space available and click Grid and Guides. And we want to click on Display Drawing Guides on Screen under Guide Settings. And then click OK. So it gives us the horizontal and the vertical guidelines. Press and hold on the horizontal guideline and drag it down till that little box says 1.25. Position your mouse over the Explorer's Trail. Click once, press the Shift key, and click on Western Pass and Northern Route as well. And we want to click on, now we want to drag these down so that the bottom of the shape touches that 1.25 guideline. Click on the Drawing Tools Format tab. In the Arrange group, where it says Align, click the down arrow, and we want to align to the bottom. Click the down arrow again, and we want to distribute horizontally. What distribute horizontally does is equals the spacing between each object. Now click on your group, and we want to group the objects to make it one specific object or one total object. Now, following this rotate handle, you want to move it to the left or right depending on where your shapes are at, so that the rotate handle is directly on top of the vertical guide. Now we need to press and hold on the horizontal guide and drag it back up to 0. So that way when we turn on the guides again, it'll automatically set it 0. Click on your View tab and click on the guides. So that way it will remove the guides so the check mark is not there. And then you can turn the page. Now we are on adding slide header and footers. Click on your Insert tab, and in the text group, click on Header and Footer. Click the date and time. Where it says automatically update, you want to click the 8th option that has the date and the time is available. Click the slide number. Click the footer to check mark it and type your name in the footer box. Click the Don't Show on Title slide. We don't usually want to have anything show on the title slide. And then click Apply to All. So now you can see how it shows the date and the time, your name, and the slide number, which is like your page number. Click on the thumbnail for slide 1, which is your title slide. Click on Header Footer Text. And deselect the Don't Show on Title. And then click the footer. So we want our name to show on the footer of slide 1. But instead of your name, because you already have your name on it, type World's Foremost Traveling Experience. And then click Apply. Do not click Apply to All. Click Apply. So we want just this to show on only this slide. Click on the Review tab and click on the Spelling button. The Spelling button will automatically take it through a spell check. If your name pops up like mine does, just click Ignore or Ignore All. Now it brings us to where we should have misspelled exclusive purposefully. So we want to change it to exclusive with an I. And then it'll tell you that your spelling is checked. And click OK. click on slide 1, deselect everything, and then save. And we are